guys, welcome back to my channel. I am filming a new eyeshadow palette release from Natasha Denona, and it is the Natasha Denona Mini Love Eyeshadow palette. And these retail for $25. You can pick them up at Sephora and also at Natasha Denona's website. And they are 5 very pigmented shades, and they are very pretty. Different consistencies from mattes to the cream finishes, and they do blend very nice. Very pigmented and very blendable shades. Very good swatch right there. But these are the 5 shades blended out, and they are very pretty. They do blend very nice, and I definitely really do appreciate Natasha Denona's shadows. They are very soft, very creamy, very buttery, as a lot of people say. And I also have the lipstick, which I did swatch compared to a couple lip liners, and that is what the lipstick shade looks like. And I do have 2 other lipsticks from the I-need-a-nude, and this is the shade Andrea right here, which is more of a peach nude, and then also Maria, which is right there, which has got a little bit more of a, I would say like a pink mix to it, but lighter. And these are the 3 lipsticks that I do have from Natasha Denona, but I think I'm going to use a lot more of this one because it is more, this shade is more of like a neutral for a lot more skin tones. Plus you can also add a little bit of a concealer on top to lighten it a little bit. But I like this. This is $25 for the lipstick and also $25 for the eyeshadow palette. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, please make sure that you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that notification bell. Leave me comments in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's go. All right, I'm starting off with the first shade from the new Natasha Denona, and this is the Mini Love palette. And here is what the palette looks like. And I already have my eyelids primed, and I used the NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard. The first shade I'm going to use is R, which is the icy white, really pretty shade of the palette. And I am going to put this on my brow bone and also the inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna make sure that this is pretty intense. I just picked up this eyeshadow palette yesterday. I went to Sephora. I sent an instant message to the team at the store, but no one got back to me, so I just went in. And I'm just using my finger, and I'm just going to pat this in because it is more intense. You can see when I swatch it on my finger. Very pretty shade. It is a creamy shade. And I do have the original Love palette, and this shade is not in that palette. None of these shades are. Alright, so I'm just going to put this shade in, and you can see on both sides that it is pretty far up, and we'll clean up the lower area as well when we go through. The next shade I'm going to use is True, which is a light mauve purple shade. And I'm going to be using a Sigma tapered E40 brush, and I'm loading up my brush pretty good, and I'm going to take this in my crease, and I do have to go into this shade a few times and circular motions to blend it out. The shade looks really pigmented in person compared to on the camera. And I'm going to make sure that I am winging this out as well. It's a very pretty shade. This palette is really cute. Going in again, windshield motions and little circles to blend it all out. I'm going to go into the inside of my eye towards my brow and define that as well. Blend it out pretty good. I'm going to take some more of that shade on the lower, make sure that there is some pigment down here. And then I'm going to go in to the next shade of the palette, which is You. And I'm going to be using this Morphe M412 brush and I'm going to combine the shade together with that prior shade all over the lid. And if you were trying to go for like a more of a matte eye and you wanted a little bit of shimmer, I would just take the brow color again and just go with this and some lashes. This would be a very pretty look, but I'm going there. I'm going to use every single shade of this palette. All right, since that is all done, I'm going to go into My, which is the darkest shade of the palette. And I'm going to start off with a dose of colors. And this is one of the brushes from the palettes that they have released. And I'm going to sketch this on the outer corner of my eye, from the inner corner to the outer corner, to make a wing. And go in along my lash line. All the way to the inner corner. And then I'm going to switch into a Sigma E15 flat definer brush and go in with that same shade. And we are going to stamp a wing here. And then I'm going to be using a Morphe G19 brush, very small, precise brush with that same shade as well. And I'm just trying to intensify the depth and pigmentation of this shadow. This is where I took most of my time with this shade, going in back and forth in between all of these brushes to make sure that there was enough. They're very close. They're not always going to be the same. One eye is a little bit less hooded than the other. Not all the same shape. And even if anything, I'll go back into this eye again. All right, and I'm going to darken this up, going back in with that Dose of Colors brush. I did this quite a few number of times. I'm sure if I had a darker base, this wouldn't take so long, but I don't have a darker base on. What I'm going to go into next is a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is in Purple Velvet. And I'm going to run this in my lower waterline, inner corner to outer corner. I have to let myself sit for a minute here. And I'm going to use that Morphe G19 brush again, load up some of that product, and we are going to make sure that that is set. And I do not have any of my base makeup done yet, which is all right. I'm just going to take a Q-tip, clean up that line a little bit. Before I put lashes on, I'm going to be using the last shade of the eyeshadow palette, which is Love, and it is this really pretty duochrome. Reminds me a lot like Dog Bane from Natasha Denona as well. And I'm going to take this and pat this all over the lid, all the way up towards the brow bone, and it's just going to give this look a little bit extra dimension. And I'm going to go back into R as well, just to give the inner corner a little bit of love again. And then I'm going to take whatever's left on that E15 brush and intensifying that. And we are going to be using some lashes today. But first I do need to put some mascara on, and I have been loving the Pat McGrath Labs, and this is the Dark Star mascara, and I've used this a couple times and I've been really liking this. So I'm going to put a coat of this on my lashes. We're going to be using House of Lashes, and this is Patrick Ta, and then the lash style, it's a Look. And I do not actually need to trim these because they actually fit my eye pretty well and they're very nice. They're a clear band. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really very easy. They are flexible. And I'm going to be using the Tati-lashes. I got these with the Jamie Genevieve eyelash collection. I ordered the individual lashes and ordered the glue because there was none of the Jamie packaging left. And this was a while ago. I don't even know if I even used the lashes yet. And I'm going to use my Tartist false lashes applier to put these on. Just gonna let this glue dry. Alright, now that the lashes are on, I'm just looking at the look itself just to make sure if I need to fix anything, darken anything up. Very simple, did not take a lot of time to do this. Lashes are just always my downfall. I'm going to go ahead and put my base makeup on, and then we will return and we'll put the new lippy that I have on, which is from the Natasha Denona collection in the shade Amorosa. And this is what the packaging looks like, so pretty. And the original packaging is the brown. So I like that this is a different collection or a different color for this collection. So I will be back after I put my base on and we will return to do our lips. All right, be back. All right guys, so I am back and I do have my base foundation done, and I also am testing out this is the Charlotte Tilbury and this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I'm in the shade 2.5, the full name, Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. And this is part of the shade extension, and I picked this up at Sephora yesterday for 44 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and we are going to put the new lipstick on from Natasha Denona, which is part of the Mini Love collection, and it is I-need-a-nude in 36 NP Amorosa, and you notice that the packaging is pink, and this is the shade. Very pretty color. That is a swatch. Very nice. So I have to decide which lip liner I want to use for this. Alright, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever, and this is the Artist Color Pencil in Wherever Walnut, and I think that this might work really well for this. I did swatch a couple of them, so let's go ahead and line our lips. Alright, now we are going into the shade Amorosa from Natasha Denona. Perfect. Very smoothing. And I know that these claim to actually help with dryness of your lips. Alright, now I'm just going to set my brows, and I am using the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. And I got a little sample because I could not find the full size anywhere. And then we are going to go ahead and set our face with the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Give her a good shake. Alright guys, this is the final look using the new Natasha Denona, and this is the Mini Love Eyeshadow Palette, and you are my true love. I love it, it's great. I actually didn't notice the names of them until they were actually showing them in one of the looks, and I thought this was really cute. And I also do have out the original Love palette, which I did pick up last year when it released, and this is what this palette looks like. And they definitely do complement each other, but none of these shades are the same from either to these palettes. So I really do like the minis, very much so. And then also the I-need-a-nude, this is Amorosa lipstick. I love the packaging. I like that it is magnetic, so it definitely will not come open. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Please make sure that you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that notification bell. Let me know in the comments section below, what other kind of looks do you want to see next? I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!